This is the weather forecast video for Wednesday, March 30th, 2011. Let's first take a look at the satellite image from last evening. You can see quite a bit of cloudiness over the deep south with some thunderstorms, severe weather down there. Some cloudiness streaming in from the Pacific into the northwest and into the Rockies. Fairly quiet over the upper Midwest in the state. Here's the watch warning map. There's those severe weather watches through the early morning hours on Wednesday. Elsewhere, some wind advisories of the Pacific Northwest and fairly quiet across the rest of the country. Here's the QPF chart. This is rainfall or snowfall or precipitation over the next 5 days through Sunday evening at 7 o'clock. You can see upwards of 1/4 to 3/4 of an inch of liquid precipitation possible over that time period over the state. And now, here's the 0Z GFS Model Run. At 1 p.m. today, you can see a broad trough over the eastern 2/3 of the country. Down below that, precipitation to the south and to the west. The state will remain quiet with that easterly flow that's been fairly persistent. Move ahead to Thursday. You can see some precipitation will be streaming into the state. It'll be light in the form of rain, maybe a mix or some snow. And we move to Friday. That'll be Friday early afternoon. The precipitation will be exiting the state at the time. Could be some rain or rain-snow mix. Temperatures will still be below average at this point. We move to Saturday. Still below normal with a northwesterly flow aloft, with precipitation well off to the west and north. We move ahead to Sunday. This could be the next chance of widespread precipitation. Warm air will be streaming back in. This could be rain. This could be some thunderstorms. Temperatures by this point will be in the 50s to near 60. Here's Monday. That low has now shifted off to the east. Cold air will move back in. This looks to be rain, possibly a rain-snow mix over the far northwest as the cold air moves back in. Here's Tuesday. That front has now moved well off to the east. Some cold air moving back in. Temperatures likely back below average, likely in the 40s to near 50. Here's a week from today, Wednesday, April the 4th. Some precipitation north of the state, dry from the state of Iowa onto the south. Move ahead to Voodoo Country. This is on April the 8th. You can see broad trough over the eastern 3/4 of the country with the ridge out over the Pacific Northwest into the Pacific. Down at the surface, that looks wet with some maybe rain, maybe a thunderstorm or so, with a low pressure down in Texas. And at the end of the forecast period, on April the 14th, pretty zonal flow over the country with a little bit of a vortex well to the south, and a lot of storminess up in Canada. That looks to be rather possibly stormy with a low pressure on the New Mexico-Texas border, some precipitation, but it likely looks to be all in the form of rain. Thank you for tuning in to the weather forecast video. We'll have another one tomorrow.